Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of Nigerian political history. A story of defiance, integrity, and a pivotal moment that shaped the country's return to democracy. This bombshell revelation comes from none other than retired Brigadier General Buba Marwa, the current chairman of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, or NDLEA. Marwa recently spoke at a book launch in Abuja and shared a gripping story from his time as the military governor of Lagos State, a position he held from 1996 to 1999. He revealed that back then, the military hierarchy gave him a direct order: prevent Bola Ahmed Tinubu from winning the governorship election. So, why was the military so against Tinubu? It all goes back to his deep involvement with the National Democratic Coalition, better known as NADECO. Tinubu was a fierce pro-democracy activist, fighting for the restoration of democratic rule after the controversial annulment of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, which was widely believed to have been won by MKO Abiola. During the military regime of General Sani Abacha, Tinubu and other NADECO members had to flee the country. They went into exile, but they never stopped their campaign for democracy, using NADECO's international network to keep the pressure on the military government. When General Abacha passed away in 1998, it paved the way for a transition back to democracy. Tinubu returned to Nigeria and threw his hat into the ring, running for governor of Lagos under the Alliance for Democracy Party. His campaign was powerful, and he quickly gained immense popularity among the people of Lagos. This is where Buba Marwa's story becomes crucial. He recalled that even though he was a military governor, the people of Lagos had embraced his administration. He said they supported him, despite their general opposition to military rule. This trust, he explained, motivated him to ensure the transition to a civilian governor was transparent and credible. Now, according to Marwa, the head of state at the time, General Abdulsalami Abubakar didn't interfere with the election process in Lagos. However, the wider military leadership was a different story. Marwa said, and I quote, "After seeing the then Senator Bola Tinubu's strong campaign and popularity, the military hierarchy instructed me to prevent him from becoming governor. Imagine the pressure. Here, a military governor being ordered by his superiors to sabotage a democratic election and stop the most popular candidate." But Marwa made a choice that would echo through history. He decided to defy the order. He chose to conduct a free and fair election, allowing the will of the people to prevail. In his own words, "I chose to conduct a free and fair election that produced the most popular candidate as governor of Lagos State. The rest today is history." And what a history it is. Tinubu won that election in 1999, served 2 terms as governor, and eventually, 24 years later, became the president of Nigeria. This revelation gives us an incredible behind-the-scenes look at the fragile transition to democracy in 1999. It highlights the personal risks some individuals took to uphold democratic principles against the orders of an entrenched military system. It was a clash between the old guard and the new wave of democracy. And in Lagos, at that moment, democracy won. Marwa also spoke about his belief in Nigerian unity, forged during his 30-year military career. He emphasized how the army's ethos was built around one Nigeria, where intermarriage and fellowship encouraged everyone to look past ethnic lines and stand together. He said, "Wherever I stand in this country, I am at home." It's this principle of unity and fairness that seems to have guided his decision back in 1999. This story is a powerful reminder of how individual choices can shape the destiny of a nation. What do you think about this revelation? It adds a whole new layer to the political journey of President Tinubu and the story of Nigeria's Fourth Republic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history and politics. See you in the next one.